helped me. This maybe even for the men that's out there that's co-parents, whatever the case may be. As men, for one, we can't match the energy of our counterparts. Meaning, like, we have to always remain steadfast and understanding that we are solutionists, we have foresight, and we have conflict resolution. If you don't have conflict resolution, you need to work on having conflict resolution. With that being the case, how you approach these situations, don't go into it with the intent to argue back. Even if you feel like it's hostile, even if you feel like you're being attacked, stay grounded and understanding in the fact of where you want this conversation to go. And one of the most profound things that helped me in these type of situations was my counselor at the time was like, listen, man, you got to ask for the strength to deal with he said you got to ask for the solution to deal with the problems that could be solved, and the strength to deal with the one that can't. And one thing about being a co-parent, being a husband, these problems are problems that's going to continuously occur. So they don't got to be the same problem, but it'll always be something, whether it's with your kids or with your co-parent, whatever the case may be. You have to have the patience to deal with these things. And he said, just put your seatbelt on and buckle up for the ride, because these are things that you got to manage. You can't get rid of them. And when you learn how to manage these things, you don't expect them to go away. Like, stop expecting your baby mom or baby dad to change. Just accept them for who they are and manage the relationship for what it is. All right, I know that we tend to argue when these things happen. I know that we tend to be on the same page when these things happen. So to avoid arguing, let's get more on the same page in these areas so that we can create for a smoother journey. It ain't never going to be perfect and without resistance and friction, but we can minimize some of these discussions if y'all stop hoping that the person change. Oh, why can't you just be more like this? Why can't you just be more like that? Just accept people for who they are. That don't mean you got to tolerate and deal with it. It just means that you don't expect them to be who you want them to be, and it'll make for an easier and more efficient line of parenting, line of communication, line of, just interacting.
So a few thoughts.